What's up, everybody? I'm Logan with Fourth Quarter Hunts. Just out here in East Tennessee. God dang. Getting some reps in, getting ready for the season. It is September 16th. Archery season opens up here in a little less than 2 weeks. Decided I'm going to get back into bow hunting this year. But the point of the video was to kind of talk about this bow that I'm shooting. This is the, if you can see that, Bowtech Allegiance. A little backstory on this bow. It's probably, I don't know, almost 20 years old. My granddad bought this bow brand new back when it came out. I believe it was 2006. It was 2005 or 2006. It was mid-2000s when this line of bows came out. And he never really got into archery. Never even fired the bow, actually. And I had gotten, this was back in 2019, got an opportunity to go to South Dakota on a mule deer hunt, and archery mule deer hunt, and needed a bow, and he gave this to me. And so I started practicing with it. I'd never been a big bow hunter or anything, but started practicing with this thing. Slapped a single pin sight on it. Obviously, like out in South Dakota, you kind of have those wide open rolling hills, you know, where it's not unrealistic to have to take a 50, 60, 70 yard shot. So I started practicing with this thing and got it tuned up, and it was just shooting missiles. You know, I practiced quite a bit for that hunt and got to where I was lobbing them in there at 70, 80, 90 yards with ease, you know, and relatively accurate for someone who had never really bow hunted before. But anyways, long story short, shot a mule deer the last evening of the hunt. Shot him at like 75 yards, hit him in the front. He was bedded. It was the only, I couldn't get any closer. He was bedded, shot him in the front shoulder blade, and the arrow didn't penetrate. So I went, it was a nice mule deer too. So I went from high highs to low lows pretty quickly there on that hunt, and got mad, threw this thing in the case, and haven't even touched it since. Haven't bow hunted since. But decided this year I was going to get back into it. So I started, and I'm a gadget guy. I love buying stuff. I love stuff. I don't know why. It's a mental illness, I think. But started looking at bows, looking at all these new Matthews bows and Hoyt bows and so on and so forth, and was looking at the price tags and was like, golly bum. So I started looking up online about this bow and just kind of quickly figured out that the people had nothing but great things to say about this. People saying, you know, they bought them new in the mid-2000s. It's the only bow they've ever used. People on forums talking about they were looking everywhere wanting to buy one of these bows, couldn't find them anywhere. Kind of saying that, you know, these were just really, really great bows at the time they came out, kind of ahead of their time, so to speak. So I decided, you know what, I'll just go with this thing this year and just hunt and see how it goes. I got new strings put on it. A friend of mine over at Volunteer Archery got me some new gadgets. I put a 3-pin sight back on it. Shut up, Siri. New stabilizer, just some basic stuff. I kind of wanted to turn it into just your basic, like, back 40 whitetail bow, you know. I had the poundage turned down from 70 to 60. Like I said, just put a 3-pin sight back on it. Yeah, we'll shoot it some today and see how this thing goes. All right, we'll just send a couple I'm at 20 yards right now, and just see how this thing works. Also, any tips on draw form? I know I'm not, definitely not going to be your typical modern day Legolas here. We'll see how it goes. A little bit low. I'm going for that top left right now. This thing is so smooth and easy. Not bad. I'm definitely probably strong enough to turn the poundage up some on this thing, but I just don't see any need in it. This 60, it's set at 60 pounds right now, and it's just kind of one of those, I don't know, slow, smooth as fast type things. I know everybody now likes to turn their bows up so high they give themselves a hemorrhoid drawing it back, but 60 pounds is super comfortable for me. A little high. All right, let's see if we can close that group up a little bit. We'll go top right here. Easy. Whoa! That's not ideal. A little jerking as I pulled the trigger. All right, I'm gonna count that one. Wow. Yep. As you can see, a little bit inconsistent right now. Also got 100 mosquito bites in 30 seconds. Not happy with that one. Let's do that again. I know what happened on that last one. I didn't have a lit pilly in. Now we're taking shit serious. All right, let's do that again. Close that group up by a lot. Also, what is the proper way, really, to shoot? You guys shoot, are you locked or are you bent? I can't really figure out what I like best. It's a little awkward for me because I have lurch arms. I'm gonna try to keep it locked here and see how that feels. Did it again. Jerking right before I pull the trigger. Gonna need a lot more practice before the 28th gets here. All right, figure it out, dude. Better. I was gonna back up and shoot some little bit further distances, but 20 yards ain't going too hot right now. So I think I'm just gonna stay here and keep working at this. Let's just go right at the middle. I'm jerking a lot right before I pull the trigger. Obviously, that's just something you gotta work out with repetition. Put the damn thing in the middle. Better. All right, that's probably the best group so far. I love the way this bow feels. I'd really like to see it perform in the hands of somebody a little deadlier than I am, but I'm gonna keep working at it. I feel much more controlled with a little bend in my lead arm than I do trying to, I don't know, almost strain and keep that arm locked out. One thing I will say, if you're someone new that's getting into bow hunting, in terms of form, obviously, like I've said, I'm not the greatest archer in the world, but when I first started shooting, I would draw instead of being here, some people like to go high, some people go straight back. I was drawing down. I would draw down and set here. For whatever reason, that felt like a smooth motion to me. And I tweaked my shoulder. And this was back when I first started shooting back in 2019. I tweaked my shoulder. The reason being is because obviously you've got this arm, you're pulling down into that front shoulder. You're putting a lot of that weight on that front delt instead of being locked here with your shoulder and your back muscles. And I hurt my shoulder, and still to this day, 5 years later, I have issues with this shoulder from doing that. So if I did have any tips, I'm not saying I have the perfect draw form. I'm not even saying that I do it exactly right, but there definitely is a wrong way to do it, and that is one of the wrong ways. You do not, just in terms of shoulder health, you do not want to be drawing downwards and putting all of the weight of that bow on that front delt. I don't know if I tore something or not, but like I said, it's 5 years now, and it still bothers me to this day. If I'd been trying to be Cam Haynes and shooting 100-pound bows at Dodge trucks, I probably would have torn my rotator cuff doing that. But anyways, I digress. I'm gonna back it up to 30 yards here. That looks, there's my rangefinder. It looks about 30. All right. Let's see how we do here. I think this middle pin is on at 30. I'm gonna find out. Might have to tune this up. It's a little high. I'm about 2 yards close. Let's see. Should have brought my binos. I'm a little high still. Let's see. Not great, but I can't quit on those. We gotta do better than that. I wonder if I can hit that squirrel. Probably not. All right, here we go. I definitely feel like I'm a little bit better the less time that I hold the draw. Less time I'm thinking about it and trying to aim it. I don't know. Gotta bring my binos next time. That's one. All right. We're getting there. I think that's enough for me today. It's hot out here. Oh, that could have gone a little better, but we're getting there. Anybody has any tips to help me improve? It'd be greatly appreciated. Almost to 500 subscribers now, too, on the channel. So if you're watching, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you're bow hunting this year, what you're going after. Bow hunting stories, whatever you want. We like it. Try to make some more videos. I hate videoing myself, and I hate hearing myself talk, but trying to make myself do it more. So yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. Oh, gonna have a video coming soon. I'm going on a mule deer and whitetail hunt in Alberta here in November. I don't know if we're going the 1st of November or the middle of November yet, but going to be hunting the rut there in Alberta, hunting big muleys, big whitetail. We'll probably have some bear tags too, shoot some black bears if we see any. So there is a video on the channel now. Did this hunt last year or 2 years ago. There's a video. We killed a really nice mule deer. Go check it out. But yeah, going back this year, hoping to get some good footage and shoot some big stuff. So we'll see you then.